They say love comes quietly, that it knocks before it enters. But for Adana, princess of Anuko community, love didn't knock when it came to her. It arrived smiling, confident, certain. I didn't know then that some smiles are contracts written in silence. Hmm. As a princess, I was raised to believe that love is duty, that marriage is not just between two people, but between histories, between names, between ancestors who watch without blinking. And when he found me, I believed the ancestors had approved. Music warmed slightly. I remember the day we met, not because it was dramatic, but because it felt familiar. He spoke like someone who understood loss. He listened like someone who needed shelter. Ugonna, gentle, hopeful. I've been searching for peace, and I think I found it. I believed him. Pause. He didn't rush me, didn't demand, didn't force promises from my mouth. He waited, and waiting feels like respect, until you realize it's strategy. When we married, I wore the beads of my lineage. Each coral bead carried a name, a story, a woman who survived before me. I stood tall because I came from strength. Ugonna, smiling. You honor me. I will protect everything you are. That day, the crowd cheered. They saw beauty. They saw culture. They saw love. They didn't see the quiet hunger behind his eyes. I took him to the statues, stone figures older than our doubts, guardians of land, wealth, and memory. I said to him, "This is not property, this is responsibility." Ugonna replied, "I understand." I showed him documents, jewelry, land boundaries traced by blood and agreement. Not because he asked, but because marriage should not hide. I handed him my trust the way my mother handed it to me, with open palms. That was the moment everything changed. Not suddenly, quietly. Love does not always break loudly. Sometimes it just stops speaking. He stopped asking questions, stopped touching my hands the same way, stopped seeing me even when he was sitting beside me. I asked him if he was tired. He said yes. I asked him if he was worried. He said no, but silence has weight, and it was crushing me. Low, uneasy tone. Things began to disappear. Not objects, authority. Decisions were made without me. My name was signed where my voice should have been. I told myself marriage requires patience, that love matures, that women endure. I didn't know endurance can be exploited. Footsteps echo softly. The day he left, there was no argument, no shouting, no confession, just an empty space beside me and a house that felt unfamiliar. Voice cracked slightly. He didn't take clothes, he took certainty. Later, I saw him, walking freely, laughing easily, with another woman. She held his arm the way I used to, trusting, unaware. I didn't hate her, I understood her. She saw what I once saw, a man who knows how to arrive gently. I cried alone, not because he left, but because I stayed loyal to something that never planned to stay. The statues stood where they always had, watching. They did not move, they did not judge, they simply remembered, steady, resolved. Here is what I learned: some people marry love, others marry opportunity. Some people enter families, others enter systems. And some men do not break hearts, they extract them. Hmm, but the beats remain, the statues stand, and my name is still mine. What was taken will answer to time, because truth does not chase, it waits.